Hi folks, it's Evo here from Thundermist Lure Company, and welcome to today's cooking edition of Thundermist Fishing Tips. Today we're going to grill some salmon. I've got two beautiful pieces of salmon here from my good buddy Bill. Bill, if you're tuning in, thanks very much for the salmon. And what we're going to do, we're going to prepare a marinade and get these ready for the grill. So in the marinade, we're going to use 1 lemon per salmon piece. So I'm going to have 2 lemons, a 1/4 cup of olive oil per salmon piece, so 2 1/4 cups. 1 tablespoon of honey per salmon piece, a 1/2 teaspoon of salt per salmon piece, 1 clove of garlic per salmon piece, and 1 tablespoon of chopped parsley per salmon piece. And I almost forgot, 1 tablespoon of soya sauce per piece of salmon. As you can see, we've left the skin has been left on these fillets. We're going to cook them skin side down, but you always want to pat dry your fillets before you put them on the grill. Get them good and dry. Okay, these are nice and dry, so it's time to add our marinade. All right, so I'm going to spoon some marinade over top of these pieces of salmon because we're going to save a little bit of marinade to add some while the salmon is grilling. So don't be shy, just get that marinade all over the salmon. And you could do this if you want. You can let it sit for a 1/2 hour, you could let it sit for an hour, 2 hours if you'd like, and then start grilling. So I've got the grill preheated, and as you can see, it's cold out here. It's winter and it's actually not that late, but of course it gets dark early. So I've preheated the grill. Now we're going to put these skin side down right on the grill. Skin side down is very, very important. Okay, there we go. I'm going to let that burn off just a bit. What we're going to do, we're going to close the lid, and we're going to leave these. They're going to take, now it's cold outside, so it's going to take longer than it normally would in the summer. But generally speaking, depending on the thickness of your salmon, you're looking at 10 to 15 minutes. Today, probably closer to 20, maybe even 25, depending because it's really thick. But I'm thinking more 15 to 20 minutes should really do it. You can tell when the meat starts to flake, you know it's cooked. You don't want to overcook it. So we're going to let it rest right now for 10 minutes. Then I'm going to add a little bit more of that marinade, and at the same time, at the 10-minute mark, I'll be able to see how it's coming along. Okay, it's been 10 minutes. Let's check it out. Oh, and it's coming really, really nice. You don't want to disturb these. Just leave them be. I can see they're starting to crack. So, you know what? 15 minutes, well, we'll see. We'll check it again in 15. But the reason I only used 1 teaspoon of salt total is also because the soya sauce is also salty. So you have to be careful with how much salt you use. But again, if you like salt, you could always add more salt afterwards. All right, I just want to put a little bit on there just to moisten it up again. Alrighty, we'll let that burn off. Good enough. We will see you in 5 more minutes. All right, it's actually been 6 minutes. Let's check them out. Okay, so the way to tell if they're cooked, it looks like it needs 1 more minute. Okay, it's time to take them off. So it took a little longer with the, I never can tell. When you're cooking in the winter, it's always hard to tell because the grill doesn't get as hot with the lid down as it would normally, but I could see here it's still nice and juicy, and yet it's gonna flake off very, very nicely. Okay, and with the skin side down, it leaves the nice meat perfectly untouched. There we go. Okay, let's go add some garnish on these and have ourselves some nice grilled salmon. Now for the best part, the reward. That'll come right off the skin, as you see there. The skin is left intact. Oh my gosh, really good. Tell you what, folks, if you like salmon, you're gonna love this grilled salmon recipe. Again, not as long during the summer. 10 minutes, I would check it in 10 minutes, 15 minutes max, it should be good to go. This went about 17, it's absolutely perfect, and I'm gonna have myself a fantastic meal tonight. If you get an opportunity, by all means, give this recipe a try. Thanks for tuning in to today's cooking edition of Thundermist Fishing Tips. And as always, folks, until next time, good luck, good fishing, and bon appetit.